All right, good morning, everybody. So welcome to the bootcamp. Bootcamp. So I'm going to introduce you the plan of the day, earnings season. So even if we had over here some good plays this morning on the small cap land, TAR, SDI, we had also that's. We're gonna look more into the big cap plays, all right? So let me grab over here at the trade, 5 minutes to start. I'm over here with the trader today at the Academy, so 5 minutes to start. All right, welcome back. Let me know if you can hear me good. We have also the screen share over here, both on Discord, Bookmap, and both over here on YouTube. I'm over here with Eddie, so Edmund from Germany. And what we have this morning over here, well, to start, an offering on BV. We're not actually full size at all. We had a start at this position. We are over here, the golden zone. This is where I wanted to load the boat more. SSR, so it's hard to get feel like as much as you want. But the play was good. I mean, like, we're gonna have probably more unwind during the day on this, so I expect a little bit more. Anybody else took over here BV? Then we are short on TAR. We took dots. Some good plays, right? Some good plays. But again, my focus this morning is on earnings. Who's looking at earnings? Exactly, buddy, exactly. So this is the offering that we had. Wow, this was like, if everything would be like this, would be super easy. We just need to know, you know, like load full size. But that was actually funny how it happened. The reason why we're short is because we had this golden zone and rejection, and we had daily supply, and we know how BV works, and we know that we traded BV like a lot in the past days. My favorite stocks are not really BV type, where we cannot really know that this, you know, will actually come. My favorite types are like pre-market, like that's. So, I mean, like this was beautiful trendline break, right? And simply like faded. And then over here we had this. This I believe is your VWAP, right?
Yeah.
So we had your VWAP rejection over here, and then faded more. I mean, these are the best ones. And Edmund didn't share TAR, but he had a loss on TAR, right? But his loss is for me a win, because he's actually short over here, beautiful. It came down, and we short over here with Bookmap, a nice stuff, big supply. It came down over here, and I told him don't take any covers. We didn't take any covers, right? Okay, because we were waiting. This came up, and he had over here a good trailing. So beautiful stop. And then actually short over here, and over here and we took a stop like this, but minimal stop, or minimal like risk. And then we waited over here. You missed this opportunity, A plus for me, or this over here. You see when the price stops and then restarts, so daily level, major over here like supply. We can see on Bookmap how this went. We can have a look at all the stocks that we traded this morning, just to make you know how was the morning. And we have this, you can see this daily supply at around over here, $6. Yep. We had a push up over and under, and then this rejection at 6, which is this exactly over here. And then we start having this 580. So we had like a couple of possible trades. Okay, in this case he missed it, but I'm very proud of the risk management over here, because he didn't let the stock go all the way up, but he cut it immediately. So very small cut. This stock, so we're gonna finish to cover here TAR. Anybody, by the way, Brits broker, he was over here, buddy, on center point. Okay, center point. I told him that he has to go with Jtraderco Cobra, but he doesn't listen to me. And the point is, no, the point is always, I prefer that you traders, whatever you have as broker, have at least, JTrader Pro and Jtrade, because we could see all these gappers with this. And then when I click a stock like over here on Jtrade, you can see immediately that we have, history of fader, the micro float. I can go back and check what happened that day, right away the news, and also we have a lot of back testing right now and more features coming out in the next weeks. So TAR, I will continue with this. It's a stock that is micro float, all right? So as you know, everybody, micro float are stocks with less than 2 or 3 million float. I will call nano float stocks below 1 million. We have a low institutional. I mean, this stock is simply junk. But the flow rotation over here this morning was already 10 per. So what it means? It means that this stock already traded 10 times the flow, so more than 10 millions. The news over here is here, so we can read it. TMU receives positive regulatory feedback from EMA, clinical problem chronic. Okay, basically, this is receive positive regulatory feedback from EMA. EMA is the European Medicine Agency, okay? So what we have for the USA FDA. The EMA interaction specifically focus on both the phase 2 and phase 3 clinical program. Now, the fact is, you can read all the news you want, but I give you like a tip. What's important is, first of all, the price action, the volume, and for us that we have to trade the setups. Okay, so price action, volume, and the setups. So how I will be trading over here TAR, okay? How I'll be trading over here TAR. So TAR over here, unless you already trade over here 580 and we have this daily level, okay? I'm gonna look for a push this morning to this 560, $586 stop for trend line break and rejection short. Okay, so my point over here this morning is TAR looking for a gap and crap at 540 to 580 short zone. Okay, TP, as you know, will be around 220 to 30. We have actually, when a gap and crap, around 80%. Okay, yes, Lucas, we're still 80% off. We say forecast. To go to the 5-minute J lines, and a little bit less to go to the 5. Now other traders made like their back testing, and we have like even more than 80%. We're gonna go to the 5-minute J lines if this is gonna be confirmed as a gap and crap. All right, so we're using statistics, we're using a plan, we use a strategy, we use the rules in order to take the setups. And Bookmap over here for the TAR. So TAR, okay, TAR, THAR is gonna be one of the first stocks that we're looking for today to trade. Anybody else over here with us on TAR? No, Joe, I don't care. Small caps are a scam. I'm only looking over here at large caps. Anything less than $1 billion is not for me to take into consideration. Anybody else giving his positive feedback? one of the questions that I received the most is, are gonna small caps last? I mean, since 2016, when I started like being a beginner in small caps, growing all the way up, the trader asked me if there's still gonna be small caps. The more we stay, I would say, the more we go with the years, the more volume we're having with small caps. So there always been a lot of volume in small cap, okay? One of the things that I wanted to cover is today a little bit about mindset before going into our trading, all right? So let's go into over here a little bit of mindset. So I'm gonna focus over here on a few things. And I'm gonna say this. This is something that, thank you to Maber, talking with other traders, a little bit more experience, taking losses. My first trading account, I blew up. This was I was 19 and was like in cover warrants and in Italian stocks. And after that, I decided that I needed to learn, to study, to create a strategy. And I found a niche, which was not the same way I trade small caps over here, or large cap or futures, but was more like an option trading. I was trading cover warrants, were very similar to options. And we moved the first account. I say we moved because I was trading with other 3 traders like from North Italy. And AK account, we move it over 300K in the first 6 months, in 12 months above 600K. And I bring also my broker statements that I shared also on Twitter and in a webinar that we did. But in order to do that, I had to find a niche. I had to find like, that glitch into the market. That glitch that we can see also here having when we have our strategy. So when we trade small caps or we trade large caps. But there's one thing that even if you have the best strategy around, it won't make you be profitable unless you have discipline and mindset. So when I say discipline and mindset, is something that you don't have to get crazy about it. It's something that you build with time. It's something that is not, I would say, inside you from the day you were born. My mom is over here. She's actually trading, but I mean, she didn't made me born with any kind of discipline inside, okay? It's not that you have whatever. For me, discipline is something that we build with time, especially with experience, with what life, what we experience with life also influences a lot. I can say that, martial arts or my lifestyle, the routine, the diet, trying to be always like this, like a soldier, is something very positive for who trades. But even if I have that, I can fuck up from time to time. So it's true. So I want to read something about mindset that I wrote, and I use also here, being honest, ChatGPT just to fix my English, but the sauce is mine. And it takes like 30 seconds. So please listen to this. Trading is a mirror of our inner state. When we trade with discipline, it's like a precise, harmonious dance. Each successful trade builds confidence and pride. The wins are just profits, but validation of our strategy. It's true. Because when we actually trade, it's not that, I'm making money. It's also being right. Feeling that we are successful. Feeling that what we thought was the right thing. And that creates what? That creates like stamina, that you want to work more. That creates it fuels like your motivations, right? And imagine instead, when you don't trade good, or when you're wrong, you feel like, pardon my expressions, Bookmap will probably ban me over here. We receive a message from Bruce, but you're simply gonna feel like shit. When discipline slips, emotion take the wheel. Losses trigger frustration, anxiety, and any doubt. Regrets haunts us, especially when we stray from all well-laid plans. In the emotional roller coaster of trading, composure is the key. Discipline is the anchor that keeps us from drifting into dangerous waters. Success isn't just about charts and data, it's about mastering our psychology. So all of this to tell you that you can have the best strategy around, the best setups, everything back tested. And by the way, thank you for the traders that submit their back testing during the weekend from mentoring, because that was very useful. But unless you are disciplined to cut your trade, just like Edmund did this morning, or keeping your losses small, or respecting your rules, you won't be profitable. okay? So I can tell you, explain you everything in the world, how to read Bookmap, how to take the top tick, how to buy the dip, but unless you have discipline. All right, so now let's start. We had TAR as plan, okay? Anybody else with TAR, but TAR is gonna be my plan. And then the second stock that I wanna just look at is STI, one second. This is a sub $1 stock. I created over here like, you know, seems like I head and shoulders, right? Like you can see over here. My point is this morning, a stuff into the VWAP or 0.68 to short. And then we have ASPI, which is a pig. It's a pig because this stock has no daily resistance. This stock is simply over here. Once the 90 MA crossed the VWAP was a big bullish move. I personally took a pre-market loss on this, small, so I kept like, you know, my small loss. But also what I wanted to share with you is that this is one of those cases where you can put a lot of trendline breaks and every single time reclaims, okay? Also, the reason the stock for not to trading is that we don't have any kind of daily level, so you can only actually scalp it. So what I'm going to do over here at the open, what I'm going to trade over here at the open on ASPI, I'm gonna trade this into a push into the $9.50, $10 area, okay? If we have during the day a dip in the 1 minute J lines, then I will be trading it, okay? So I'm gonna put over here this, okay? So ASPI, so 9.50 till 10, stuff short with Bookmap, or dip along the day, J line 1 too long with Bookmap support, and often confluence with VWAP. Is it clear, guys? And gals? I have to say like this because my viewer is next to me, or she's gonna like, hey. By the way, traders, if somebody writes you on Discord with JTrader and it's not JTrader like mine, it's not me, okay? So don't come to ask me that I ask you which type of underwear you wear or give me like $10,000, okay? It's not me, right? Also, before starting, read the disclaimer with Bookmap, right? So remember, everything that we do on Wednesday is for educational purpose only. It is very important. So if you're not part of the room, study the setup, follow and learn, okay? Don't simply follow alerts, but learn. That's the most important thing. Who wants to trade earnings today? Paula Fontana is already there. He loves earnings. Anybody wants to trade earnings today?
Paul is the first.
I know, buddy. I know you want to trade them. Me too. Okay, first of all, AMD. So let's look. TAR, keep your trailing, right? Right now I have trailing on TAR, and I'm looking for what? I'm looking for open trade. AMD is the first one over here. So before moving into an intraday chart, I want to look at this. So we're going to look at AMD. Okay, so AMD, the price over here right now is 153.80s, more or less. The first thing that I do, my process, is to set the key daily levels. So relative highs and relative lows in the, I would say, in the prices near the actual price, okay? So I'm putting these levels over here. I'm putting this other level over here. So we have many, but these three levels are the most important for me. Then I can look at the 15-minute chart just to give you an idea of what it's doing over here. So listen very good, because I love to trade earnings. The win rate that I'm having is pretty high, okay? So we've been trading Tesla, we were trading like all the others. By the way, traders, for who wants to look at a chart, daily, hourly, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute. If you don't like the 5 minutes, the 1 minute, use the 3. But this is what I'm looking over here. These are my daily levels. Now, I will put pre-market high. So this level over here, and I'm gonna cut this daily. And then I'm gonna put over here a pre-market low. Now, I don't really need to do this because once I put my indicator over here, my template that you will receive as well, you will see that over here, what we have essentially the pre-market low and pre-market high. So the first plan that I'm looking this morning is pop, 154's breakout, fail of that breakout. Okay, so I want to see a fail of that level. And then I want to see a target to 151 and lower. So essentially I'm looking for a pop and fail over under play. Okay, the second setup is a breakout of the pre-market high, dip and push. You know, I don't need to explain over here the risk. So the risk will be relative high for the short, target pre-market low. Risk over here for the long is going to be the pre-market high, so 10-15 cents below, 20 cents the most, like the long that we took yesterday. And we're going to look for a reclaim over here, ideally into this level. You can see this major level over here of previous demand, now supply. Okay, so this is what I'm looking over here. So long and short. Is it clear, guys and gals? Okay, anybody else on options this morning or large caps? Okay. Okay. Now, we have many this morning. We have Meta, but everybody's asking me this morning about Apple, about Microsoft, about Meta, still about Tesla, AMZN. So which one do you want, traders? We had also Baba a couple of days ago. We have DJT. I'm going to leave really the, I would say, the ball to you. So what do you prefer me to cover this morning? Which stock on large caps? So Ty saying AMZN. AMZN. Okay, so we covered over here AMD. We have earnings. Remember that when we are looking at large caps, NQES are gonna be like the way to go. So it's true that we have earnings, but also I'm looking at the price action, okay, in the futures. All right. So this morning you could see very easy over here. One of the easiest setup that we have, J-line rejection with J-slim, boom, unwind, okay? And AMZN this morning is gonna be the second stock that we're watching. Now, plan daily level. So you don't need any kind of indicator, okay? You don't need any kind of indicator. You have to do first your levels. So the price over here is 195, and we have this major key level over here, 195, 195 and 30. Okay. Then we have some at 196 and 60, and then we have this over here supply area around 200. So we can put this major area over here. Support is going to be 193.85. I already traced it before. We're going to move this to 191 and 50. and the others are okay. 50-minute chart. I mean, if you don't like the 50 minutes, stay with the 30. But look how my levels are respected, okay? So bounce from here, bounce from here, bounce from here, rejection, bounce from here, and so on. Yesterday, if you are part of the room, and traders can tell you, we are looking at this, but when I see these plays over here, and then all of these were simply, you'll see J-lines dips, J-lines curl, dip buys. I mean, the system is telling you already everything on how to buy them, okay? Plan of the morning, A plus, is gonna be, I wanna see a little bit dip, at least into this support area VWAP. I wanna see a curl, breakout, maybe a 90-minute pullback, and long play. So the target is gonna be 196, and I'm looking for what I call an under over, okay? The B setup, let's say the market fails, and over here we really don't have any kind of strong momentum on AMZN, waiting for a pop and fail, VWAP rejection to add, target over here. So we're looking for two major setups. One setup is going to be a long play, so watching on dip. On this dip I want to see bookmap support, heat map, just like we did on Tesla or DJT, the first day of the gap, and high volume. Without high volume we don't go anywhere. But if instead we clear the resistance and right away we slam down, so a sweep, right? We have the fake breakout, lower high, looking to short, target over here, demand zone 192.50. Market moves into direction, trend following or mean reversal, or it can stay sideways. But it stays sideways till a certain point. It's always going to be trend following or mean reversal. DJT is a stock that is, I would say, triggering everybody. Everybody wants to trade DJT. We had some good plays, day on the over, day on the over. Failed yesterday, simply J-line rejection. And over here, you can see that right now we are inside this range, okay? So look at this range. I put over here my levels. We can put also this over here. These are our levels on DJT. So how I'm gonna trade it? This is the third stock that I'm looking in large cap. Pop, 49s, target 46, target 43. Okay, so DJT, pop, and fail, 48, 49, rejection, so rejection means a collapse, TP 46, 43, risk 30, 50 cents. Okay, so I'm always looking for 4 to 6 hour return at least. Am I looking over here for a long play? Not for now. I will be looking for a long play only above 50. Okay, so only long plays for me, DJT, above 49, 50, or actually 50. Pardon, 50. This is what I'm looking on DJT. So we have DJT, AMZN, AMD. Then we have dots already melted all the way down. And this was a trade we took 160 to 230 to 160, and it still faded like 20 cents. But at least we took 50% to that 160. That was a good one. TAR over here, we're looking for a pop and fill. So 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Now, the plan, remember, can always be wrong, so don't have a bias. But the system is telling me gap and extension. So I'm gonna follow what the system over here in forecast telling me gap and extension. What does it mean, traders? It means that if we're gonna stay below this $650 level, what I'm watching is mostly this. Sorry, this is gonna be disappearing. It's amazing, this epic pen, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's gonna be this. This is what I will look. This is what I will be looking for. And maybe it's not gonna do this. And that's the reason why I need a plan B. So always think the possible scenarios that the market is gonna do, okay? Because nobody told me that it's gonna go like this. I'm only making my forecast based on the statistical evidence of what gap and extension do, okay? The second setup could be that we simply have a pop, fails the VWAP, fake breakdown, push, halts. Okay, so this is gonna be the long play. And we're talking about the first 15, 30 minutes out of the gate. So this process could be totally different 10 o'clock, 10:30. Below the open level, above the pre-market high are generally the two major areas that we're watching. So over here, we're gonna be with Eddie. We're gonna kill Tar, don't worry. Wait for now. No. Keep it if you want, keep your small position. But before the open, it's like always a little bit harder. Okay. Ed is gonna be a good trader because he listens. No, he's actually gonna be a good trader. I see why. Because he wants it, and he has all the, I would say, the experience of what he did in life to have the discipline that he needs. That's for me most important, that being talented, but as having that discipline, as having that drive, that having that love for what you do. And mostly in trading is only one thing: learning from errors. Everybody fucked up, me more than everybody else. Everybody needs to improve from his errors. Everybody. Okay? All right, so we're gonna do this today. You see that I have some charts. I'm gonna put Bookmap up, don't worry. We're gonna put it here. AMD or Amazon. We have them both. It's just like, what is? So why I'm putting multiple time frames? I was explaining yesterday in the room. Because I like to see the confluence. Okay? And then over here we're gonna put TAR, and TAR. Remember that the other one is ASPI, is AMD, so we have more than one play watching today. Okay, so we're gonna keep this. Over here we have our Add to Trade. Gonna give you a discount, all capital, JTrader 25, first month. Okay, so JTrader 25, the first month. Okay, so we have TAR. Over here I need to clear some. We had Google also, DBGI this morning. We have also Tesla. I know that we trade that every single day. DATS is dead. BIVI. We took the trade at 301 offering over here. I didn't even read it, but I believe it was an offering that dump. So over here we're gonna go TAR and AMD. So you can see that I like over here having very simple way on TAR. So, or normal current order book. Over here, I put my minimum size because this is pretty liquid at 2000 on the tape. What I would like you to add is the market pulse if you want. It's not necessary, it's just like an indication. I like the liquidity market, yes and no. What I like more is the absorption. If you are a newbie, it can really help you, especially if you are like longing and you see a dip with green. That dip on green means absorption. If you see a pop and pink, it gives you over here absorption, okay? Or you can like soaking, I like the both. Anchor VWAP over here, I mean, it's fine if you want to keep it. The sweep indicator just tells you if a stop loss is triggered and boom, you have that wash. Anything else, I mean, there are some very good tools. You can look at market, I think it's called Market Library or Market something, but you go on the Bookmap website and you can find many, I would say, tools to add. Okay, so begin to trade with always a risk in mind. Is a clear team? I want to see over here traders that are looking for only making a P&L without knowing the risk. For me, it's not looking at P&L, is knowing instead which risk you're gonna adopt. That's the most important thing. You feel good? Risk set, share set. So remember our share size, remember our risk, remember that if you're gonna fail 50 push-ups. Traders, I'm not kidding. Everybody mentoring hates me. Personally, I think that, you know, there was the witch hunt. Probably there's gonna be like the J hunt. They're gonna hunt me down soon, just like a piggy. Because if you mess up in your trading, you have to do something that you don't like because you need to improve, right? And one of the things that I see traders hate is about exercising, is correcting themselves. So do something that you hate. Maybe you like to do training, workout, okay? Then do something that you don't like. Let's say every single night you love to eat or drink a glass of wine, right? Okay, don't drink it. Have an orange juice, nothing. Punish yourself, because only through punishment you will simply learn not to repeat. And I know a lot of traders from some of the best prop firms, hedge funds in the world, professional traders, that they adopted this system. So what I'm telling you, just not something to make you laugh or smile, it's something that you have to integrate in your plan. And I'm talking about over here mindset. I'm talking about over here how to improve in your trading. Also, thank you for all the traders that win with us in New York, Denver. It was an amazing thing to see all over there. We're gonna be in Dubai, 15th to 16th of January. So if you wanna fly over, we can have some drinks together, some eat together. But mostly we're gonna have a seminar with 2-3 other speakers. So it's gonna be focusing to trading. I'm gonna actually trade live, showing my account and everything. We're gonna make this through Jtra, so we'll be powered through Jtra. Of course, I'm gonna use Bookmap. You know, it's like my way. It's like my passport. I need to bring it, whatever. And to have information about it, reach out to team@JTrader.co. All right. And by the way, thank you also Bookmap for being one of our main sponsors in New York and Denver. Okay, now enough about bragging. We're gonna trade, and we're gonna look what we have. Personally, this morning I won't really be trading. I traded all week, so we had like some very good days. I will follow what Eddie is doing. I mean, he's a trader here at the Academy. And you can also come over here to trade with me. So yesterday, for example, we traded together. The day before, we traded together. We're sharing over here my account, what we did. I was using Cobra. Today, I will follow Eddie because I want Eddie becomes the next 7-figure trader. Okay, so that's going to be my goal with him in the next years. Okay, buddy. So I'm going to be here. You're going to hear me talking. What I'm looking over here now is THR, okay? THR. And I would like to see over here a pop at 630, 640, that area here. If we break that area, then we look higher. Ready, buddy? Let's see if we can have that pop. You have to tell me, Mom, if you have red.
This is blue. Okay.
And AMD on watch over here as well. Okay, open. Push. Short, 585, 580. Risk the 6 most. Maximum the 6. That's this.
Yeah.
Is this on your right?
This blue?
Be ready to cut if you see that push. Otherwise, target 1 minute J lines. Wait over here on AMD. $565, $575, so still dipping, still bouncing. You see the red, right?
Yep.
You see the red play. Okay. 560. No, don't cover anything. E qui il prezzo, devo mettere la barra perché non si vede.
Yeah.
Anybody short with us? $550. No covers. Wait on AMD. 550. Right now we're still using the stop at 6. Remember, can stop us at 6 and then gives us another short. Stay short. I love you guys. I want to see 515, 30% cover now. 515 from 590. 1/3 cover. Cover in the bid. You did it.
Is imminent?
Paycheck. AMD over here. Long play 195. Risk over here 20 cents. On under overplay. Sorry, Amazon, pardon, not AMD. My bad, traders. Risk 194.80. Do you love me for the trade on TAR? Do you love me? I even halted down. Do you love me, guys? It's gonna halt down probably. Let's see. We'd like to see a wash over here, 30, 40 cents. Thank you, Yosi. Breakout on Amazon, risk now break even. Amazon risk break even. You can see the system over here generates the setup that I want to trade. So I'm actually not being that good in trading. I'm not a good trader, but the system that we develop is sick. Because you have over here the long play that the system tells me. You can see over here J-line curl. So the system tells me J-line curl exactly when we break 195. And the second entry is given over here from the system, giving me the setup on the over. So now we risk free, break even. You see over here on the over. So not be a good trader, but having a very good strategy and knowing how to read order flow. That's the only thing. Okay, so you can see the system still on the over. Patience, we're gonna risk 195. So if it goes down, it's a scratch. For now, it's breaking the pre-market high, it's fading the pre-market high, no conviction. So market is a little bit like not giving that strong volatility that we have. So scratch trade over here, but we can have another one. And NQ is fading, okay? So what means that now the system can generate a short over here. Ready to short on AMD, Amazon, pardon, my bad. So NQ fails, there will be a hard time over here for stocks to go up. And we can look at Amazon, we can look at AMD, AMD nice pop and fail. Remember we had a J-line rejection on this morning. ASPI, pop and fail. SPI was also a good one. Pop and fill, actually the golden zone. Amazon's second setup over here for a long play. Let's check MD. MD is still a fader. Short over here on Amazon. 195.20, 195.15 on ask. Risking 195.30. FFT short play. Sorry, 1 second. Nice on Amazon. Risk now to break even. First TP 194 or nothing. TAR hold a short. ASPI from our playing pre-market hold a short. Yeah, hold a short.
I have got break even inside for me.
So over here we had TAR. You see that we had no of these, right?
But on the other one that I gave you,
You had. Perfect. I will fix it tonight and I have it
Don't
tomorrow.
worry. look at your trade, TAR. Look at your trade.
Break even out now.
Okay. TAR over here halted. Let's see if it halted. That's the reason why you risk in the money. Amazon risk break even. So TAR, one and done. Let me see how it's traded. Very, very good. Can you show the chart? So we actually took a good trade on TAR, good P&L, good profit on this, rest in the money. And now we're waiting. What are we waiting? Second trade is gonna be 650 or 7, pop in, fill short, or avoid. So we're actually gonna look for a big resistance stuff, and why it gapped and why it pushed. What do we see over here, traders? J lines. Sick. You can see that. That is a hammer at the J lines. So if you are a long trader, okay, if long trader, that is your entry long. If short trader, as you know by rules, we risk in the money. And over here you can see Edmund or Eddie. So we actually had the process over here. So he took a very good execution. Risk over here was 6. He shorted, came down, partial cover, out, all the rest out. And not getting squeezed because he knows that once the price holds the J lines and that volume comes in, see the big volume over here comes in, you don't have to trade it anymore. Okay, so I want to see that kind of execution. Also very good over here, Felicia. Okay, this is what I want to see. Amazon, again, a rejection pre-market high. NQ is still fading, but AMD is playing over here good. AMD, and AMD. Who traded AMD? Raise your hand. This was the plan. And what we had over here, again, the system tells you J slim, and that's our short play. That is the risk, just above the J lines. You see the pop into the J lines here, failed, boom. Plan shared in the watch list, okay? Now, let's look at ASPI. What we had over here, pop into the J lines. Again, if you're short, risking the money because we can have another extension. And what happens over here? If it have a push, we're gonna look for another 920 short or 960. For now, this is still a short fader. So let's see if we have. I'm looking if we have other high volume resistance areas on THAR. It's gonna open. We have 650. Are you ready on TAR?
Yeah. 750.
How much to open?
Looks like 618 at the moment.
Okay.
620, 21.
Okay. So we have TAR, ASPI, TTI moving, ACTI, which is SSR. STI over here curling. Stay on TAR, buddy. Let's see if we have our pop and film on.
Yeah.
Gonna reopen soon, TAR. 10 seconds more or less. Tell me if you see red.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately over here, popped, failed. Let's see. Short, $6. Risk over here, 615, 620. We have a red on the 5, you see it?
Yeah.
Red on the 15.
Yeah.
Who's with me on TAR? 530. Risk BA now. Who's with me on TAR, guys? Boom. Cover here 1/3, 550s. Because we have the VWAP. Stay still short. High chance this is going to be a fader. Cover 1/3 here, 550. Hold the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Qui è il prezzo di fianco. Però vedi che he has the color below and we have to put it like another one. We have to put maybe borders. Wick. Okay. Hold TAR. I want to see you screaming short. Some support over here from the VWAP. It's still a good short. Still a good short, TAR. You can risk now break even. Risk BA TAR. Hold short. TP5. Then 420. Queen, we came to our level. He gave her a short over here at 6. High chance for a forecast over here on TAR traders. Okay. High forecast for the fader. Anybody short?
That's the beauty.
Anybody short? I want to see that you tell me you love me. 510 over here, cover another 1/3, and then all the rest. Hold the rest. 5, cover 1/3. Do you love me? 2 on 2. That's it. If you traded also MD and ASPI, you sick. Oh. Okay, 2 on 2. So we had soak, rejection of 6, system, bookmap together. Put a stop break even, and now don't cover until the 5-minute J lines. Or break even or 5-minute J lines. Yossi, you're funny. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I'm just kidding with you guys, okay? I just want that we look together on how to repeat this. And I'm just happy when you make money. That's for me the point. So remember, we have the pre-market high. We pop and fail, right? So for me, the major thing is to look over here that we cannot go higher. So once we see this fail, that's a short, this area, and that's your risk. And then it's about waiting for this that makes lower high, lower lows. Okay? So look over here, 5. If we break the J lines, if it doesn't curl, this could be a sick unwind all the way down. Okay? But you know, always we have to be careful because the market in 2 seconds can trap it and push. Let's see also over here my Felicia. I mean, we're almost like trading merit, so that's fine. Beautiful stuff. Short cover, 1-minute J lines. Yeah, stay with the 5-minute J lines or break even. Because I want to see that you have R return, okay? So I want that you build your account. So don't cover anything over there, even if this means going break even. Very good by, yeah, very good by Noam. Tesla by full, pulled, traded good. AMZN over here, okay. Some soaking you can see at 5. Soaking is when we're actually holding, when the buyers are buying and absorbing all those shares that have been sold to them. So you have to look, buddy, right now, the 1-minute chart, because the 1-minute chart can give you that inside bar or that hammer like we had before and push it back up. So if, for example, we have the price going above 570, we get out. For now, stay short. If you want traders over here, you can put a like and a little comment. Thank you very much. Good trade, guys. Good trades. Very good trades. I like it. Very good trades. Okay, AMD, short at the J-lines if we have bookmap. I'm gonna guide you. Eddie is only trading large caps. Sorry, small caps, not large caps. You see grind the higher lows, higher highs. Where the trend line break. Take care, Pete. Thank you. SPI also good because it came into our pre-market high. It popped. And ASPI,
Yeah.
you see, even if we didn't have daily resistance, the pre-market high worked. And we don't have over here this, you see?
Yeah.
But Bookmap was pretty good over here.
Yeah.
Amazon faded good. Market is fading, so Amazon is fading. 1 minute on TAR is still a short, even is making a bullish engulfing. AMD is giving a short play over here. Trendline break, big selling pressure from the J lines. Reclaimed. Well done, buddy. Train good. So somehow our trader already trade. So train good. Kill it. Release the stress. Good job. So over here, what I'm looking, 151.80, 152 on AMD short. I will call the exact timing for a trade. Anybody with me on AMD? Careful, a little bit of bounce on TAR. Still waiting on AMD for the timing of entry. Watching in queue. ASPI dump. Still short TAR, hold it. NQ pushing, so wait on AMD. We'll call the timing over here. Don't anticipate. ASPI hold. TAR hold. Wait AMD. NQ going to 64. You can see that AMD has this trend line break and rejection, but NQ is still going up, and we cannot short AMD. Okay, so now you start reading the confluence.
Not pushing. Not pushing.
Watching TAR. Good job on ASPI. Jalen sometimes are even too precise, touch really the dip, the top into the 152 J lines and faded on AMD, but I'm not short. Waiting on TAR, hold the position short, risk maximum in the money, so break even for example. Why this? Because we're holding actually the J lines and curling, so you don't want to risk more than your break even. Trend line break coming. We need to see this VWAP breakdown. So AMD bounced from the VWAP because NQ is still pushing. Breakdown of the trend line on TAR, so expecting a wash below 5. TAR, I have 85% that we're gonna go to 380 in the next 90 minutes. I'm not kidding, guys. I have 90%, 85% by stats that we're gonna go to the 380, okay? Is it clear? Is it clear? This means for me, this. I'm also writing to my wife in case she doesn't hear. Anybody short on ASPI or TAR or took a good short on AMD?
I want to tell you, dopo vado qui con lei. 9 minutes. You see this? 1 minute arrow, J slim. Guarda. Oh. 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 You see TAR? We had J slim. And this is also for you. Whenever you have like the half day fake out, and you see that we have this inside bar before it open, you see that we pop above and we fail below. That's exactly where I wanted to short.
Yeah.
And you see on the 1 minute that we have where I don't find my okay. You see over here that we have an inside bar like pop and fail. That's again your short.
Yeah.
So I want that you practice tonight or this weekend the timing with retrading on Jtrader Pro to have better life feels. But otherwise, good job. By forecast, by statistics, play TAR is going to be target still at 380. Okay, in the next 90 minutes.
That's a whole soccer game.
Huh?
That's a whole soccer game.
Exactly.
Sure. Not the half time. Okay. Rest break even.
Exactly. I like the process that Eddie is doing. So we have break even. So risk break even, sorry. Manu, I'm looking over here, your plan. You got a good plan over here. Yep, on Amazon. So some good trades from the team. Very good risk management. That's what I prefer than everything else. And Q is still going. So for me, there's no trade on AMD. I want to see Tesla. Pop and fail rejection. Amazon. FFT fail. ASPI. Again, pop and fail. Put it back, AMD. My suggestion is that you put a stop break even on TAR in case it squeezes, okay? I don't believe too much is going to squeeze, but you know, trader is always wrong, so you always have to think what can happen, right? Don't think to be right. Market is right. You're always wrong. STI curling, that's nothing. DBGI nothing. Well done, bully. Well done, brother. So my brother, you started like shorting, huh?
okay. And that's it.
The July one, obviously.
Sorry?
They really try to hold the July one.
Yeah. So what can happen over here is a fake breakdown of the support. So what could happen, and I'm saying over here to Eddie, is that if you look on Bookmap, we have a fake breakdown of 5, wash a little bit, and pops back up. But I still have a high forecast for the fader. Still 85%. This is gonna fail to 380. ASPI over here, main target, guys. Main target when we had the 730. If it gets 820, 830 stuff is a short. So ASPI, 830 stuff short.
This is the guy that's gonna start from there.
Ah, ok.
Vediamo domani che
Sì, sì. Dopo scrivi anche a John C. Bully.
sì, è già messo.
Okay. Guys, what I like is that we trade all together. That's for me the most important thing. We kill the market. We wake up 4 o'clock. We're over here. That's why I know that it's hard for a lot of you. I was in Denver for 5 weeks and was terrible waking up like 1:30 a.m. But it pays off. So remember always your priorities. So, or just move like to Europe. Right, Eddie?
Yeah.
So AMD, we can see 2020. Oh, beautiful J-line rejection. Why J didn't trade it? Because NQ is pushing. That's the only reason. So if I don't have anything, all things aligned, I wait. DJT, vice versa. That was a good J-line rejection that I missed. A plus. Why? Trend line break. System is telling me over here, you see J-line. Plan was also pop and fill the gate. Remember the pop and fill? So this is exactly the play. There. J-line rejection, trend line break, 90 MA crossing. That's my A plus setup.
Nice.
Posted in watchlist, DJT. I wanted to share with you why 90 MA crossing, view up in J-lines, turn break, rejection short, bookmap. So you have all things aligned together. I show you something, but don't say anything, okay? On the day. On the day. If TAR dumps, I want to hear you not covering and most likely looking for the targets. Because for me, it's about that. It's not scaling out, scaling out, scaling out. Why once the trade doesn't work, we add, and that's a bad practice. And why when the trade works, we scale out, scale out, scale out. No, targets. Targets. You can see over here some support. They're soaking at 5, right? Still 85%. We're gonna touch the 370, 380. let's see, we have other gapping up with very small volume. Sorry, but CCEL, no, nothing. ASPI, I want to see over here, midday. TAR, 85%, we're gonna touch 380. Fucking animals. But remember, there's always a 15%. It can go back at 6 and halt, okay? So
is also going from break even more down. No, your stop loss. No, still not.
550 trailing. You can use 520, half of what you have. So I would use 520, half of what you have, and 560 the rest. Why I say like that? Because sometimes they repop above the J lines, they make you stop out. You have half size or you get out, and then boom, goes down to 4. I know how they work. Fabian, I'm looking over here at your STI. JFBR, you traded very good. STBX, you traded very good. So you traded this very good, STBX, okay? Pop and fill, we spoke about it. You traded JFBR, pop and fill, very good. You trade over here, BV, very good. This is with Cobra or Zintra, by the way, tell me. I don't remember. You trade STI. And of course, I don't want to see, the risk management is very, very good. Nothing to tell you. Okay, with Cobra. The risk management is very, very good. But remember one thing, buddy. If it doesn't fail in the first 15, 20 minutes, remember, it's an extension. And also this is a big fuckery because it doesn't have a daily resistance. And this, I also had a loss on this stock, so I'm not gonna lie. I also had this loss, but I don't want that you fight it. Okay, wait, because the gate, what we had, a gap and extension, a gap and crap. Okay, mom, good luck.
Yeah.
No problem. I tell you this because I want you are like becoming a big trader. So remember, pre-market we have traders, two types of stocks. One type that pumps and dumps. Boom. One type like this. Daily resistance, stuff, risk, few cents, and if it goes, it goes. Look, this is beautiful. Okay? BV, we had the resistance 320 and 350. Pop into the golden zone. You see that pop? This is the golden zone. You shorted, cover, that's all he has to do. But when we have these, and over here it was good, he traded the backside. But when we have these, because this had also high volume, 400K per minute on a $7 stock, it's like, I don't know, it's like trying to bench press in competition with me, buddy. I mean, you have to be strong. So don't do it, okay? Don't do it. And also, what I want is that you read Bookmap in this way. I'm talking traders to traders in mentoring, okay? Because he has very good potential. You can trade very, very good, but still a few things to fix in the management. So when you have this Bookmap over here, heat map, and you have this fail, I don't care. You load me even 5,000 shares over here. when you have this pop and fill, again, you load me even 5,000 shares. We are in the level of that daily resistance. You load me. You don't have to stay like 1,000 shares. You can load me because the risk is so small. You're risking 5-10 cents. Okay, so don't be afraid, traders, to put the size when you have the risk under control. That's the main point. You want to make money. You want to load the size, always risking. For example, why I have to risk 50 cents with 1,000 shares, so I'm risking $500, when I can risk 5 cents and I can put what? 10,000 shares. Okay, it's the same loss of $500. But if it goes down with 10,000 shares, I'm going to do a little bit more than with 1,000 shares, right? So the reason why I'm explaining you Bookmap here every Wednesday is because Bookmap gives the low risk. That's all. That's all. All right? Bob, perfect, buddy. Perfect. I love it. Did you retrade it more? Oh, you traded very, very good. Well done, buddy. Okay? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to lose. Don't be afraid because the market lives off your fears. If you fear now, when you're trading 1,000, 2,000 shares, you're not going to make it to 10,000 shares, 20,000 shares. Okay? Don't fear the market. You have your stop loss. You know already what you're going to lose. Don't fear the market. And I gave like 3 days in a row in Denver, taking 20, 30,000 shares at the time for each position I was trading in small caps. And Cobra was next to me, and 20 traders were next to me. Every single time I was like now, don't feel any kind of emotions. I know how much I was risking, and that's the only thing I'm thinking about it. So don't think, oh, I'm making 5,000 shares, I'm losing $2,000, whatever. Think about your risk, okay? Just like when you're gonna get married, you already know what you're gonna die for. Any questions, traders? So again, reason why I'm not trading AMD, NQ is going up. You cannot trade large cap, Paul Fontaine, when? How is Paul Fontaine? You cannot trade large caps when? Indexes are not following along. Unless, of course, they have a very big, news. Okay, ASPI 8,822 short. Prepare. You ready, bud?
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna short, and remember that we can have 1 or 2 cuts before taking the good one. Short, 796 on the ask. Risk over here, 805. Still pushing. Out scratch. He took a house scratch. Okay. If we fail with selling pressure, we short. Okay. But the level is this 1 minute J-lines and VWAP. It's also FIB level over here. We're still holding this trend. So I want to see this trend line break. Beautiful, beautiful cut on that, buddy. So follow for me that one, buddy. So if you have the trade, take it. I need to see something. So she long 160, 170. Why she took over here profit right away? I want to see over here why she took this trade. Okay, she traded over here. Okay, for a scalp. Came to the 5 minutes in, it's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
The trade.
Yeah. Looking like a W pattern a little bit into the J-lines 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Push, no,
And that short was the golden zone, you saw it. And then we had that right away the target to the J-lines 5. So we still expect the possible 20-minute 5, right? So it could be a short over here or a VWAP. For now, just going to the VWAP 830. Was expecting a little bit more from the market in the large cap land.
volumes not super high, but it's
Volume
there.
is 200K, is
Yeah.
still there.
Yeah, exactly.
Still there, buddy. Volume was still to prove that it's strong, right? Ready? Short. We're short. So what happened? Before you made a big P&L on SPI, now we're looking to trade with 1/3 of the size at the position, so add position, and we're going to use 835 Australian. All right. So we're going to look actually if this VWAP projection will actually work. For now, you can see a big stuff on the 1 minute using the VWAP, and the risk is very small. So even if it doesn't go, you don't give back a lot of profits. Let's see what else we have. soaking a ton. Add into position, 835 max risk. It doesn't go, we have a cut, but before a home run. So it's totally fine with that. Where's it gonna come low the both sides? When we have a trend line break on the 1 minute. You see that, guys? So on the 1 minute chart, we have the trend line. Trend line breaks, we load. Shit, buddy. Vibe. There we go, baby. Boom.
Very good.
Very good. And we killed it. Okay? That's your ad. You got it? Same shit every single time. Boom. Okay, anybody took the short? It's so good, right? So good. Yep. So good. Boom. So what I like over here is the trend line break. I don't want to see a reclaim of this. So I want to see the price stays now over here and unwinds. So you're waiting Tesla. Let me see, buddy. Tesla's a grinder above the pre-market high. Daily level 262.85, 264.50. Bounce over here. Just to tell you, buddy, this is the curl, too long counter trend on Tesla. Okay. Why? Open level. So I'm gonna write over here a few things. Open level, bounce, J lines curl, cup pattern, and also at 257 and 50 heat map. Okay. Is an A+ setup for me? No, it's a bounce play. Got it. For now, what you can have is a trendline break on Tesla and rejection short. So Tesla long play, risk break even on ASPI, if short from top. Wait, that's my buddy. That's my buddy. Amazing. I want to ask now 50% of the profits. Kidding. Well done, trader. Well done. Nice work. Nice work. So, looking at TAR, still 85%, we're gonna get 350, 360, 370. Okay?
I just realized.
Sorry?
I thought I lost the J line once, but I have to change
What happened, buddy?
change the color
Show me.
because in normal market hours, this is the same color. So
Yeah, exactly, buddy.
I was wondering, I lost
Change,
it.
change color.
I thought you gave it only to me for
Yeah.
pre-market.
Change color, because I want to see also where's that James over there. Yeah. All right, team. So we are 10:35. Hope you enjoyed it. Review what we did. When I come in the room, JTrader.co. We start trading 4 o'clock. Large cap, mid caps, options, small caps. The same system works on futures as well. I don't have time to learn everything. That's the reason why, for me, it's important that you learn the strategy we teach, which is all back tested. And I can give you stats on so many patterns, how many they work, how much, when they work, when they didn't work, how many times, and which is the main target. There's like a big trading course included in your subscription when you enter. The other two things, like Eddie, you can come over here to trade in Italy, actually San Marino inside Italy, a week. And also we're gonna be in Dubai, so 15 and 16 of January. We're gonna have a full lesson over there, seminar, also cocktails, and let's say first seminars and then cocktails. It's better like this, otherwise we're gonna mess up a little bit. So, and this is the thing. We trade together with a strategy, very good strategy. No pumps, no food bullshit. I'm sure every day what I'm doing with Cobra. I will start also a small account, not small account, but I will start also sharing with Zintra when the account will be ready. So we show every day what we're gonna do with that, bars and everything. And what else? Eat a steak for me. Love you all. See you back later. Thank you.